1944. Allied forces are preparing to drive the Nazis out of France. They don't know where and when we'll land on French soil, and they are desperate to turn the tide of war back in their favour. They still have the infrastructure to transport deadly weapons at a moment's notice around Europe, and the French resistance have uncovered a rumour of a secret weapon so ruthless, so severe, it could make it impossible to reclaim France. This threat can't go ignored. Disrupting logistics within the German army is key. It's up to us, the SOE, to work with French resistance on the ground and make that possible. With a little help from the boffins at home in Station 12. The Nazis aren't the only ones with secret weapons. I'm going deep behind enemy lines. A covert mission that could get messy, suitable for a man of my particular talents. Time to get to work. Take out that dam, and it'll cripple a whole lot of Nazi schemes around here. That bridge should give me a better look at the defences. Taking out those flak batteries on the dam is a top priority, and I need to find a way to build up the pressure behind the dam, so we make the biggest mess possible when those Lancasters hit their target. If the Germans have any sense, there'll be enemy snipers up ahead. Sidearm, quick, easy, and always reliable. Got a clear shot on the controls next to those overflow pipes. Hit those, and the water pressure behind the dam is going to start building quick as anything. That's one pipe done with. One to go. Yes, both pipes sealed. Dam's gonna be fit to burst in no time. Could be climbable. Good job they called me Spider in basic. Enemy troops ahead. Dealer's choice. Loud and fast or slow and quiet. Gonna be fewer Nazis seen tomorrow either way. Flat cannon. Nothing a good old satchel charge can't topple. But the way they're set up, reckon I might be able to make them shoot each other. Save myself a bit of bother.
Tommy-Bomber über dem Damm gesehen?
Nein, aber ich habe gehört, wie die Flaks das Feuer eröffnet haben.
Ja.
Dealt with. That bomber should have a clear run at the dam now. That'll do it. Place to hell. Then I can get back to tracking down Otto Kruger after dealing with whatever's got some local resistance in a tizzy.
This is Foxtrot Leader. Mission successful. Target destroyed.
Easy now. Let's not do anything we might regret. Carillon, I take it. My mate Morris. We need to go
You
find...
as the SOE agent?
Name's Hawker. Harry Hawker.
We have your man from Station 12. Come. Time is of the essence.
Welcome to the Resistance.
Saint-Raymond, regional headquarters of German military intelligence. We have been using a dead drop at the city's basilica to contact a mid-rank officer we know only as Vertigo. His last report spoke of a serious threat against Allied forces. He has offered detailed plans for resistance in exchange for safe passage. I planned to extract him days ago, but was instructed that only the SOE were to make contact with Vertigo. Since then, the city has been overrun with Gestapo. We can only surmise that they are aware of Vertigo and that he has gone into hiding. Bonne chance.
Boys in London want me to retrieve Vertigo's intel. And to do that, I'll need to find his boat hole. It's got to be around here somewhere. Sneak into the regional Nazi intelligence HQ, find a Mo before the Gestapo, and try to find out what's got this so-called Vertigo bloke. Not for me on this one. Carrion is right. There's a network of old tunnels under this town. If I find them, maybe I can use them to stay out of sight. This will help. Gestapo have been here a few days at least. Looks like they ain't found Vertigo yet. Good. Means I've still got a chance. Okay, where's this dead drop hiding then? I could use this sniper rifle. Submachine gun is loaded. Fast and efficient. Looks like I've nabbed everything worth having. It's a note from Vertigo. Gestapo on his tail, the Basilica. Carrion said that's where the dead drop was. Should be a good view from the tower. Right, that's the dead drop taken care of. Remember his file right. That's Vertigo's apartment block. I could use this SMG. Gestapo's done a number on this place. I should see if they missed something. Vertigo's long gone. Squeaky floorboard. Might be worth a look. A book on the Cathar Ways. Tunnels under San Raymond. So, Vertigo knew they existed beneath the city. Vertigo's note mentioned the library garden. Given that he knows about the tunnels, maybe he's beneath the garden. Stay sharp, Hawker. That VHQ's going to be crawling with Jerry. Going through the front door's probably not the best idea. Found a way in. How to find Vertigo's office and the intel that's got everyone so excited. Submachine gun, in case things get busy. This sniper rifle looks handy. it, Vertigo's office. I've seen worse. Need a key if I'm going to open this without raising the alarm. These documents are coded. I can't make head nor tail of them. Need to get them back to Morris. See what all this fuss is about. This must be the library. Nazis are checking through all the police files. I better make sure that the ones that could lead to resistance fighters disappear. Damn it. Poor bugger shot himself rather than risk capture. Well, at least the Gestapo didn't find him and torture him. Could have compromised the resistance and SOE.
Überall Rattendreck.
Philo Beck. Infamous partisan hunter, according to his file. Got wounded in a fight with Carrion's men. Reckon I should finish what they started.
Mission fulfilled. Hawker has returned with Vertigo's intel. Analysis by our on-site codebreaker, Sergeant Morris Ahmed, already confirms some of the claims made by Vertigo. If the claims are true, we could be dealing with a new, unknown, and deadly Nazi superweapon. Therefore, the SOE is of the belief that D-Day is at risk. Hawker will remain embedded within the Resistance. He will work with them to identify the exact nature of this threat and neutralize it by any means necessary. From the ongoing analysis of Vertigo's files, we now know that this new superweapon involves the nearby district of Fourvière. There, a greatly increased Nazi presence throughout the region is being overseen by an unusually high number of Gestapo, who are operating out of offices situated within the Hotel Terminus. Among their concerns are high volumes of suspicious cargo passing through the train station. Last we knew, local resistance attempted to inspect some of the cargo, but we have since lost contact with them. Locate them, should you wish. While we don't yet know where these shipments are headed nor what they are, we believe some of these supplies are being stored within the hotel. Your orders are to recover intel from the Gestapo offices, inspect the cargo in the hotel's cellar, identify what warrants such protection at the train station, and use your discretion regarding how best to deal with anything you should find. Good luck.
If Vertigo was right, the Nazis are cooking up some kind of superweapon. If I can find a way to the hotel and the train station, maybe I can find out what they're up to. Safe house has been compromised, which explains why we lost contact. Looks like I'm gonna have to finish what they started. A scoped rifle. That'll come in handy. A sniper rifle. I know it like the back of my hand. Station's looking busy. Here I was thinking the Nazis always ran the trains on time. Need to take a look-see and figure out what they're guarding so closely. Of course, the Gestapo have made their nest in the town's fanciest hotel. Tyranny always did have a taste for bloody hell. This place is crawling with Nazis. Must be Gestapo HQ for the entire region. Can't afford to get caught here.
Ich fürchte...
Nothing else worth finding around here. could use this sniper rifle. I could use this SMG. Everything worth having. Intel on the superweapon project, and its name, Kleiner Bloomer. Plus references to a dozen or so locations across France. This Nazi scheme might be bigger than we thought. Submachine gun, in case things get busy. This is bad. Looks like we're dealing with a chemical superweapon. But the Nazis don't use stuff like that on the battlefield. Well, till now.
Alles in Ordnung? Hast du etwa einen Geist gesehen? Oder bist du einfach nur fertig damit, ein Dutzend Mal Kisten die Kellertreppen hoch und runter zu schleppen?
Eher 5.
These Germans are shifting a lot of cargo, and all over France. Most of it heading to Site D. Yeah, that can't be a coincidence. Big bloody train. Looks important, whatever they're up to. Reckon someone should put it out of commission. Shoddy lawn work, but the grass is long enough to hide me.
Mission fulfilled. Reconnaissance carried out by Hawker confirms the Nazis have been transporting high volumes of specialized equipment, the nature of which strongly implies their superweapon project to be chemical in its nature. A cargo manifest acquired by Hawker further confirms this thesis. In addition to the equipment, vast quantities of chemicals are being transported by rail through and from Fourvière. Fortunately, we have a lead as to where. Intel recovered from Gestapo offices have revealed a number of sites with ties to the superweapon project, which we now know to be called Kleine Blume. Of particular interest is Site D, which we believe to be the manufacturing plant for the weapon, while our on-site codebreaker deciphers the final Vertigo files to identify the precise location of Site D. A new and urgent matter has come to light, requiring Captain Hawker's immediate attention. While London continues to locate Site D, the Kleine Blume production facility, a new urgent matter has arisen, as well as an opportunity. Due to the challenges faced during our initial attempts to bomb the Vallée-de-l'Écluse Dam, the Germans have come into the possession of an undetonated upkeep bouncing bomb, the top secret design of which the Germans have been unable to replicate until now. Local resistance report that a team of German superweapons experts have arrived to study the bomb, having traveled in from one of the potential Site D locations. Notably, they work for Dr. Uwe Schörner, one of the world's foremost and most infamous chemical biologists. Hawker, you must return to the dam and destroy our bomb before it can be extracted or transported. And you are to eliminate all traces of any German work relating to our bomb, including anyone who has worked on documenting the device and any output they've generated.
The Nazis managed to get their hands on one of our top secret bouncing bombs. By the time I'm done here, they wish they hadn't. Gotta make sure anything they've learnt about it never makes it back to Berlin. The scientists brought in to study the bomb. London reckons they know a thing or two about what's going on at Site D. Could kill two birds with one stone here. Chance would be a fine thing.
Gunther meinte, dass das...
That shipment might contain some of the technology the Nazis nicked from that crashed Lank.
Was es auch
Better
ist,
make sure it never makes it... That research camp should be just up ahead. Need to take a look and see what their eggheads have found.
Versammelt, was?
Ja, das gesamte Lager ist faszinierend. Ich war erstaunt, dass so viel von dem feindlichen Flugzeug den Absturz überstanden hatte. Besonders bei der Nutzung.
Stay sharp, Hawker. Whole place is going to be crawling with Jerry, inside and out.
Natürlich. Horst das. Horst.
Side on. A speedy solution for tight space.
auswendig haben, wenn der Krieg
It'll take 'em a while to
Sie
pull
wollen ein
that
Anwesen,
spanner
das zur
out of the
Garnison
works.
umfunktioniert wurde?
Tall grass. Itchy, but stealthy. I'm not seeing anything else. This place is just picture postcard. Too nice for Nazis, even if they are VIPs. Sidearm at the ready. That's everything taken care of. Time to make myself scarce and see what London makes of the intel I found. Running out of ammo.
Mission success. The bouncing bomb and all studies of it have been obliterated, and as hoped, the German scientists have shed more light on the Kleiner Blumer threat. Their possessions concealing intel that both corroborates our findings and confirms the location of Site D. These new Nazi documents refer to Special Committee C, the chemical weapons division within the Speer Ministry, led by Otto Kruger. Officially disbanded, yet apparently still operational, and extremely dangerous. As to why the superweapons specialists would dare carry this evidence confirming Kruger's seemingly unsanctioned activities, we can only speculate. Perhaps they plan to report his deeds to the Reich. This would explain the following comms intercepted by Bletchley Park.
Der Abwehrmaulwurf wurde zum Schweigen gebracht. Und trotzdem finde ich, dass Ihre Gestapo unsere Geheimnisse nicht schnell genug verbergen kann. Finde nur ich es eigenartig, dass uns die Alliierten offenbar auf der Spur sind.
Da unsere Feinde so interessiert an der Arbeit des Sonderkomitees C sind, befriedigen wir ihre Neugier. Es wird höchste Zeit für einen Feldtest der kleinen Blume.
Chemical analysis of equipment and components recovered in Fourvière indicates that Kleiner Blumer is an advanced form of nerve agent, and as a result, poses a significant threat to D-Day. Thanks to the Vertigo files and reports from resistance cells throughout France, we are continuing to identify all sites being used by Special Committee C. And we have now located Site D, the Kleiner Blumer production facility, and the location of a command and control bunker, the destruction of which could aid impending Allied efforts in the area. With vast amounts of chemical components arriving at regular intervals, the nerve agent is being manufactured in a plant hidden somewhere within the Rove Tunnel, west of Marseille, dangerously close to a large civilian population. Hawker, despite the risk to the surrounding population, your mission may be the only way to save D-Day, and perhaps the war itself. Locate the Kleiner Blumer production facility and destroy or disable the plant by any means necessary, at any cost.
No wonder Carrion looked like a ghost when I left. Gotta be smart about this, or a lot of innocent lives could be lost. grass could offer solid cover.
Der da durchbrechen will, unterschreibt sein eigenes Todesurteil. Und ich werde ihn gerne hinrichten.
Große Reden schwingen kannst du. Wie wär's, wenn du mal still schweigst? Du zappelst ja mehr als ein aufgedrehtes Kind.
Guards, this must be the entrance to the weapons plant. This ain't the production facility. Just... into the complex.
Vorsicht damit!
This must be the control room, with a main production lab through there. If there's a way to wreck this place without risking Marseille, this is where I can find it.
Ich sage dir, das Oberkommando hat den Einsatz von Chemiewaffen verboten. Wenn die erst...
Nothing else to find. The thing in his pockets was a key. Looks like the kind that could open a safe. Scuttle orders. Looks like they were ready to cover their tracks, blow the labs to Kingdom Come. Now we're cooking. Bloody do it. That's not going to go unnoticed. Move it, Hawker. Submachine gun is loaded. Fast and efficient.
Mission fulfilled. Hawker has successfully disabled the Kleiner Blumer production facility and avoided any civilian casualties in the process. Though the Germans no longer have the means to produce Kleiner Blumer, it is unknown how much they had stockpiled prior to today. It must be understood, there is more Kleiner Blumer in Nazi hands. The threat it poses remains, but not for much longer. Thanks to intel recovered by Hawker from the production facility, London has located the center of the Kleiner Blumer program, as well as Dr. Uwe Schörner, the head scientist responsible for the deadly nerve agent. It's time to deal with both. London has located the Special Committee C Nerve Center, the heart of the Kleiner Blumer program, Fort Rouge, a Napoleonic bastion once thought to be impregnable. London's efforts to destroy the site have failed. Using their anti-aircraft gun battery, the Nazis brought down our master bomber. The RAF are now softening up the area. With a well-placed transponder, they'll be able to level the site with precision bombing, even under pressure, utilizing an experimental weapon of our own. Known as an earthquake bomb, it will obliterate the fortress and destroy any on-site Kleiner Blumer. Although we only have one today, Station 12 assure us it will be more than sufficient. Hawker, while the Nazi eyes are on the sky, your mission is to infiltrate Fort Rouge, locate and destroy the AA guns, recover intel that can help us understand how best to nullify or destroy Kleiner Blumer by identifying its weaknesses or limitations, and place a transponder to aid our bombers. Due to the priceless intel, we'll await confirmation of your exfiltration before they strike. Good luck.
Take out some AA guns and place a transponder somewhere in a bona fide fortress full of Nazis that might be stocked with ruddy nerve gas. Gate's looking a bit busy for my liking. Maybe there's another way in. Bombers have been having so much trouble. AA guns. Take them all out to give our boys a chance. Good job the Resistance evacuated the civilians from this place months ago. Dealt with, one to go. those guys are gonna get. There, that's the radio tower. Once I connect my transmitter to that, and our bombers will be all set to lock on and level this site. Pretty sure they mentioned Schörner, the creator of Kleiner Bloomer himself. Well, if he's around, it'd be rude not to say hello. Guess that's all. Until I plant the transponder and take out all those AA guns, RAF's got no chance of landing that earthquake bomb of theirs. Nazis don't do anything by halves, do they? They could be cooking up anything in there. I need to connect the transmitter to the junction box on that mast. There, transponder's active. Just a shame I can't stick around to see what a top-secret earthquake bomb can do, but duty calls. Once it's connected, our bombers should have everything they need to level this place. These grounds ain't been used in years. Whole operation must be underground. This is it. This is where the Kleiner Bloomer's been sent. ticket to the afterlife. Okay, this'll help. Looks like the Kleiner Blumer was all brought here, but it was shipped out before I arrived. Some Nazi's starting a little wine cellar, is he? And all this plonk is from one place, the Valley des Dieux vineyard. This is bad. Very, very bad. They've weaponized the Kleiner Blumer into warheads. Special Committee C might already be ready to deploy them. Damn it.
Die Züge sind abgefahren und die Alliierten sind so klug wie zuvor. Prüfen Sie Ihre Ausrüstung und dann nichts wie weg. Hinterlassen Sie keine Spuren.
This map shows all the facilities used by Special Committee C. One of them's a vineyard, and with all the vino piled up there, that can't be a coincidence. Damn it! The Kleiner Blumer was here, I'm sure of it. And now... it can't have gotten far. As soon as this place is leveled, I'll pick up the trail. Ammo's running low.
Mission fulfilled. Thanks to Hawker, the RAF successfully destroyed the fortress. From multiple resistance sources, we believe that Special Committee C's stockpiles of Kleiner Blumer have now been weaponized into warheads in a hidden area within Fort Rouge and have been transported by rail to another site. However, thanks to Hawker's efforts, his photographs of the French railway network map will help identify all remaining sites being used by Kruger and by those actively supporting his mutiny. More pertinently, we know where the Kleiner Blumer warheads have been sent. the Vallée de Dieu vineyard. D-Day is imminent, but remains in jeopardy as long as the Nazis and Special Committee C still have Kleine Blume.
Wir haben die Waffe entwickelt, die die Invasion der Alliierten aufhalten wird. Eine Waffe, die unser Führer in seiner Feigheit nicht einsetzen würde. Wir werden unsere Mission erfüllen. Deutschland wird siegen. Und wenn es uns das Leben kostet. Schon bald werden wir in Reichweite jeder Landungsstelle der Alliierten sein. Der Sieg gehört bereits uns.
Hawker, so far you have destroyed the means of manufacturing the nerve agent Kleine Blume, and played a vital role in leveling Otto Kruger's warhead assembly site. Unfortunately, all the warheads have been extracted by rail before your arrival, thanks to the machinations of Kruger and Special Committee C. Analysis of the railway network map you acquired has determined that, against all odds, the last remaining Kleine Blume stockpiles have been sent to the Vallée de Dieu vineyard. London has reason to believe that this was once a V1 launch site, and since aerial photography has failed to confirm this theory, well, there is speculation that the V1 site may be below ground. V1 flying bombs alone are capable of mass devastation, but equipped with Kleine Blume, the Allies would be defenseless against such an attack. If our suspicions prove correct, Hawker, do whatever it takes to stop the Kleine Blume from being deployed. Good luck.
This is where the Kleine Blume warheads were sent to. A suspected V1 launch site. Is this where the trail ends? Is this the final step in Kruger's scheme? Unless Hitler's training sommeliers. That is a lot of Jerry guarding a vineyard. These boys don't. From the air, the chateau doesn't look like anything special. From down here on the ground, it's clear as day this is a major site. Nazis aren't known for their subtlety. But Kruger and his cronies were bloody good at hiding things, even from the Reich. Okay, Harry, think. Door's remotely locked, so there's got to be somewhere nearby where I can release it. Just need to find the controls. Okay, this looks like the place, but it's locked up tight. One of the officers might have a key, but I could always just blow the bloody door off. Less subtle, but just as effective. Control key. One of these switches must be worth a go. The switch opened those doors down there. Time to see what they're hiding. And make sure it never sees the light of day. Warheads, but not for V1 rockets. For something else, something shorter, something bespoke. Probably Kleiner Bloom. This place is too big to be just a launch site. Whatever they've been doing here, it can't be good. Need to put a stop to it. What the? We got it all wrong. Kleiner Bloom was just a part of the superweapon project. This map. Oh, this is everywhere the Allies could land in France. And what will be waiting for them? Zugwerfers. Five bays for warheads. 4 of them empty. Looks like I'm too late. Bloody hell. One of the Zugwerfers is still here. This might be my only chance to take it out.
Ich kann noch immer nicht glauben, dass wir die Zugwerfer bewachen werden. Wir schreiben Geschichte.
That much armor, there's only one way I could take out that Zugwerfer. Precision blast.
So aufgeregt war ich das letzte Mal als Kind.
the other Zugwerfers.
Mission fulfilled. While confirming the presence of the V1 launch site, we were again too late to intercept the Kleiner Blumer warheads, and Hawker uncovered the true crisis we now face. Zugwerfers. Heavily armored combat-ready Sonderzuger locomotives, equipped with the means to launch bespoke rocket-powered Kleiner Blumer warheads, loaded with what we can only hope are their last reserves of Kleiner Blumer. One alone could destroy D-Day. We believe the Germans possess 4. London has determined the most likely site the Zugwerfers will be dispatched from. One way or another, the end is nigh. It's time to put a stop to Kleiner Blumer and Special Committee C, once and for all.
Allied forces have commenced Operation Overlord and will land on French soil within 24 hours. Once the Nazis learn of our intended landing site, the Zugwerfers will be able to reposition and annihilate our entire landing force. Station 12 photographic reconnaissance puts the Zugwerfers at Gare du Nord, a major rail hub somehow still operational despite multiple Allied bombing runs. RAF Mosquitoes are en route, carrying payloads of a secret incendiary compound called napalm. Your mission is to do whatever it takes to ensure the trains cannot deliver their Kleiner Blumer payloads, and to place a transmitter to signal commencement of the precision bombardment. Due to the clear and present threat posed to Operation Overlord, Hawker, there won't be time for you to get clear. It is with immense regret that London thanks you for your courage and sacrifice. Godspeed, Harry.
Bonne chance, mon ami.
You don't have to do this alone. I can
Go. I've got it from here. Whatever it takes. This is it. Infiltrate the rail yard. Make sure the Zugwerfers are still here when everything goes up, me included. Here we go, Harry. Last mission. Make it count. Zugwerfer I took out at the vineyard. Nasty turret, deadly rocket launcher. But take out the locomotive, and this thing's going nowhere. That blockhouse there looks important. Center of operations, I guess. Bloody hell. Big lad, ain't ya? Another Zugwerfer, armed to the teeth with Kleiner Blumer. His bunker's brand new, but made to look like it's taken a hit. Jerry's trying to... if I can shut those doors, make them stay shut, it should trap the Zugwerfer in here for when the flyboys unleash hell. Just what I need. No one's opening these doors now.
Alles in allem siehst du sehr glücklich aus. Ich muss zugeben, die Begeisterung der Leute ist ansteckend. Wenn ich daran denke, dass der Krieg morgen beendet ist.
Ja, das bringt einen zum Lächeln. Die Ehre, hier stationiert zu sein. Die Sicherheitsmaßnahmen waren so streng. Aber wir müssen nicht sein. Jetzt nicht zu holen.
Looks like the Kleiner Blumer carriage is inside the roundhouse. Might be able to use that to my advantage. If I sabotage the roundhouse wheel, I can trap the Kleiner Blumer carriage inside, where it can't interfere with the invasion. Zugwerfer's dealt with. All that's left is to call in the RAF heavies. Whatever it takes. This is it. Once I signal the heavies, there's no going back. If there's anything else that I need to do, Now's the time. Whatever it takes.
Alles in Ordnung? Was ist passiert? Nein, bitte nicht!
Not so fast, Fritz.
Only you could go on a suicide mission and still come home.
Bring it up next time we see Carl, yeah?
Speaking of which, HQ have had a word. New orders incoming.
No rest for the wicked, eh? Oh, speak of the devil.
How long until you leave?
Not long.
A pity. We could use more soldiers like you around here.
Here's hoping you don't need to, eh? Bonne chance, mon ami.
Right back at you.
Mission accomplished. Thanks to the actions of Hawker and the SOE, Morris and Station 12, Carillon, and an unfathomable number of heroic resistance fighters, the D-Day landing was uninterrupted by the Kleiner-Blumer conspiracy, and the operation was ultimately successful. Special Committee C are no longer a threat to the Allied war effort. The end of the war is in sight, but the fight is far from over. Preparing new orders for Captain Harry Hawker. Codename Wraith.